So, with respect to Ugly,
Right.
Life of Agony,
Life of Agony.
I really want to break that album down. It means a lot to me
And me.
on many levels, emotionally, musically, without any order, top 5 favorite album of all time.
Easily. For me, top 3. Easily.
With not even any order involved. But when we talk about it, I want to make sure that we're not disrespecting Mina.
Right.
And make sure that when I think of that album, I think of the first time I heard Keith sing on River Runs Red.
Right.
And then that album, especially Ugly, some of the vocal stuff Keith did on there, that's how I think of it as Keith. But I don't want to disrespect Mina. So
right.
I need to know from Mina, like, is that okay? Like, if I talk in that frame of reference.
I have the exact, it's weird that you say, I have the exact same, I don't want to call it a problem because I love that Mina is Mina, but River Runs Red and Ugly for me, just like you, were so important and totally changed my life. But I think, when I think back, I think Keith Caputo, but how do I respectfully give credit where credit is due for Ugly and for River Runs Red without disrespecting Mina? It's very important because, it's something that it bears discussing. And I'd be curious to know what Mina would expect us to do.
And I respect her and her accomplishments.
Yeah.
In order to not disrespect.
So would she be preferred to be referred to? So that's the weird question: does she want to be referred to as Keith back then and Mina now, or still Mina back then? Whatever is her preference, I want to find out because I don't want to do her dirty. Because that voice and those lyrics have done so much for me and for you. We owe that.
You have a tattoo.
Yeah, I have a tattoo. Right, exactly. A tattoo that says Life of Agony in Hebrew on my arm.
Right.
We owe it, I think, I owe it to Mina and the entire band to do whatever they think is right when we deep dive into those albums.
So, yeah, I would say we reach out, ask her, let her give us the answer, and then go through.
I don't know how we're going to get in touch, but we'll figure it out. We'll find a way. Hopefully we can get in touch.
Hopefully on Twitter, because I follow Mina on Twitter.
Yeah.
And she's very active.
Really?
That if I can... You need to get on Twitter, bro.
I know, I'm not on Twitter at
all. If I can DM her, direct message her and say, hey, maybe we can send her this brainstorming thing.
Yeah.
Where we can say, hey, this is something that we want to do. Please let us know where you're comfortable.
Right.
And hopefully she'll answer us and let us know so that we can do it.
Do you want to do a quick, not in a funny way, but like you want to kind of predict what you think she's going to say about it then?
I would feel that she would say, hey, if you discuss Keith,
Like, does she feel she's a different person back then? I remember seeing a video of one of her solo projects. I forget the name, but this was before her transition was complete, where she's looking in the mirror. At the time, it was, I think, more Keith, looking in the mirror, and in the reflection was a female. And that was one of her solo videos. So clearly, the imagery is I see myself in the mirror as a woman. So it's weird. I feel like on one hand she's going to be like, listen, if that's what it meant to you back then refer to me as Keith. But on the other hand, if that's how she always saw herself, she's going to be like, it was always Mina.
Right.
It was always Mina.
Right. Which that's what I want to know.
Yeah, we got to find out.
Because I want to be respectful and do it the right way.
Word.
So, let's clip this up.
Yeah.
And
you want to clap it out?
Clap it out.
See ya!